Hey guys, so this video is a little bit different. I've subscribed to Angry Joe show for quite some time, and move that out of the way. And one of his latest videos was a video on JewWario, or as you may know him as Justin Carmical, born 1971 to today, and he just passed away. And it's sad to see somebody from that's been here so long in this YouTube community just go away in a blink of an eye. Uh, you subscribe to these people, and you expect them to be there for a huge amount of time, and you do it with actors too. You watch them, and you do it with your friends and your family, and you expect them always to be there. And some days, you show up there and they're not there anymore. And in this case, I wish I could have watched his videos more. I knew he was on Suburban Nights with Nostalgia Critic, and I was like, who's that guy who's wearing the Mario hat, or the Wario hat, sorry. But I was kind of put off by that because I'm like, who's this weirdo guy, and I was never a subscriber or a fan of him, and I have to admit that, but when Angry Joe brought that up, I'm like, who's this guy? And I checked out his channel recently, and I looked at his new stuff, and it was like reviews of video games and stuff he was passionate about, really passionate about. He's been doing this since 2006, when YouTube was like first created, and to see that just go away, hits home to like a lot of people, I think. And I went back and I saw his first couple videos, and those made me crack up. He did this impression of Mario, and this huge, great stand-up comedian. Not stand-up comedian, but he was like a monologue of Mario, and he is the perfect Mario impression ever. It's like Mario from the Mario movie. It's hilarious. But it's so sad, and you wonder why these people just like end up doing that to themselves. It's so sad, and it made me want to do a video not just on him, but like everybody that goes through this. I'm going through college right now, and it's like, a rough transition, like first year of college is rough, second year, it's like, okay, I got this down, but like, you always like feel that adjustment period and that sense of, loneliness, and protrude you because all your family is not there with you anymore, or the people that you love aren't there with you anymore, and you're making new friends, you're going through that process, and I kind of know what that feeling of like loneliness is sometimes. But when I went through that early on in college, I still go through some days, but there's that sense of loneliness that these people get, and I don't know what drives them to like do that, but there's always more options. Just talk to somebody, please. Just do that. It goes through everybody. The best way to avoid it or to deal with it is to just talk it out. Friends, family, there's no shame in getting a therapist. Really isn't. Do that. Anybody. There's suicide hotlines. And it's such a shame to see this guy go, because I wish that I saw more of him. And I there's nothing more to say on that, basically. And I hope more people look at his stuff and remember him. Remember him for his passion, his dedication to his channel, dedication to his fans. I saw in the beginning of his video, he had a video dedicated to 41 subscribers, when he was starting from like nothing. That's dedication right there. And I hope that he gets remembered on YouTube for one of the first reviewers ever on this fucking channel. And I hope somebody starts a petition of like to remember these people for YouTube and their contribution to this channel. Because without them, they wouldn't have inspired people like us. Without JewWario, without a nostalgia critic, without Angry Joe, without an angry Nintendo nerd, you wouldn't have these people. You wouldn't have those people who just pushed you in the door, and you wouldn't have people today just like vlogging and just like reviewing everything that they saw. You wouldn't have that inspiration. It wouldn't be the same. You probably would have those people, but it probably would not be the same vibe. And these people really gave life to this channel. They just gave life to this website, YouTube. They put the U in YouTube. That's what I'm saying. And you can do that. You can see that through JewWario's channel, and just check it out. That's all I have to say. Is I wish I knew him, and I wish I watched more of him. But it's very sad, and it saddens me up to see such a nice guy just go away, and saddens me to see, Angry Joe and all the rest of the YouTube community that I, follow, like really upset over this, and even though I didn't know him, I wish I knew you, and, that's that. Guys, this has been Summer Haze signing off, and I hope that whatever you're going through, whatever struggles that you have, whatever you've been building up inside of you, just let it out in a constructive manner. Let it out and just talk to somebody. It really, really makes a difference to your life. It really does. And I know I'm not the one to give too much advice on what you can do to better yourself. I'm not a therapist. I'm just some guy reviewing some shows on YouTube or whatever. But that's all I have to say on that. Signing off.